Let's pray that I don't do anything wrong and like burn my skin or something. You know, this cream smells so bad. Like smelly dog food. Ugh. Hi everyone. Hello YouTube. I'm here with my so comfy today, my new sweater. Yeah, but today I came here because I'm gonna get my brow laminated. So I'm basically gonna do a brow lift on myself. So I've done the course, so I know the theory, and I have the products from a very good brand. But I wanna try and see if these products are good, if they're gonna give me the result that I'm looking for. And I'm gonna be my own model for the first time, so let's pray that I don't do anything wrong and like burn my skin or something, because I don't know. But I have the 3 steps so this one is from InLei. And the photo is like supposed to like help your eyebrows to get thicker, but I think on this after she also has some brown tinting, so I don't think it's gonna be that much difference because I'm not doing tinting. I'm just doing the brow perm, brow fixing, and then the nourishing butter. But I thought I could do this here with you and like maybe answer some lash questions, some lash drama questions. I'm going to Reddit and check if there's any like lash cases. Oh, I don't remember what I use for my Reddit. Yeah, so the first step I'm gonna do is the eyebrow perming solution. So this one, special formula, you can touch the skin. So the main difference, a lot of people think that they can use the same products from Lash Lift and brow lamination, but you can't, because the brow lamination is gonna go directly on your skin. And the Lash Lift, it doesn't really touch your skin. You're gonna put the eyelashes on top of a silicone mold. So that's not gonna touch your skin, and your eyebrows is like right on your skin. So that's why you shouldn't be doing with the same products, because I'm not sure, I don't do Lash Lift, but I think the Lash Lift one might be a little bit stronger than the eyebrow, and then could irritate your skin much more. So I'm gonna do the first step. So I'm gonna poke a hole here on the thing, and I'm gonna squeeze it till it comes out. So one thing that I see people asking here on Reddit is someone posted a photo and said like, oh, this is what I asked for, and then the photo of what she got, and they were not great. And she was asking like, oh, is it wrong for me to be mad that they don't look great how I wanted them to look? And the thing is, when you get lash extensions, first, the person that she went to, I think didn't really know how to do, looked like quite beginner. So she looked like she didn't really know exactly what she was doing it, because like the lashes she did were not very good. So I'm guessing she was unlucky to get someone. So if you want something very specific, I would recommend you go to that page. For example, you found an artist and you're like, oh, I love these lashes. Book with them to avoid any type of being upset and like, oh, this doesn't look the way I want it, because some people have very specific styles. Even when you show the set that you want to get, maybe it's hard to tell exactly what was the mapping or technique they used. And in her case, I think it's because the girl was a new artist, so she didn't really have good experience. Like her volume doesn't look very good. But even the photo that she showed her, the type of wispy she used is like very beginner and like amateur. Is not great technique, so it's nothing like too advanced anyways. So I don't know why the girl would be like, she for sure was like somewhere cheap that she went first. So when you get your lashes done, especially your first time, don't go for a cheap place just to try it, because you're gonna get traumatized and get something like that you're not happy with. Get someone good, with good reputation, someone that you go and you love all the lashes that they do, even though they're like different styles, but like they're still nice, right? Okay, so this, wow, very interesting eyebrow I have right now. Cute. And then I'm gonna put some plastic tape first. Very interesting things we do for beauty, huh? So yeah, I would say don't waste your money going to like cheap places. Go to someone that has a good reputation, you know, spend a little bit more money, especially if it's on the beginning. So you can go, you can ask her questions. Like here in Hong Kong, for example, a lot of people go to like local salons that have very cheap lashes. But I'm gonna look crazy now, okay? But don't mind me. So they go to very cheap places just because it's like a third of my price. But then they can't communicate with them. They don't know what they're getting. You know, they have no idea where they're getting what, because there's a language barrier. So they speak English, but the local salon, they don't speak English. They only speak like Cantonese. So that's a big issue. A lot of clients would come to me like from other places, be like, oh, I'm asking like, okay, what do you usually get? What do you usually ask for? And they're like, oh, I don't even know. I just sit there and then she does whatever she wants. Sometimes I show her a photo, but honestly, I don't even know what I'm getting. They don't know the curl, they don't know the length, they don't know the mapping, they don't know anything. So they come to me with like a completely different photo of what they had, and I'm like, okay, but did you like what you had? Like what you didn't like? What do you like about this photo? Because it's very hard to tell. Like most places, they won't fill 100% of your lashes. They do like 50% of your lashes. They use pre-mates, they use Y lashes, and I don't use that. I don't use, my fans are all handmade. I don't use Y lashes. I only use 03s or 05s, and I handmade all of my lashes. I do the pinching technique. So very hard, well, I do look crazy. It's very hard to tell what they want. So if you have something specific in mind, go to that salon to get it done. Don't go to a cheap place just because it's cheaper. Go somewhere with a good reputation that will take care of your lashes first. Another thing we see a lot is like these new temporary lashes that we see on Instagram a lot, that you put like mascara or some type of glue and they come in like big clusters, and then you pinch them top and bottom, or you just glue them from the bottom or whatever. And I've seen that so much on Instagram. My worry about that is, first, I don't think it looks that good after a couple of days because you're like sleeping on your face, you did it yourself, so you don't even really know what you're doing. But the main problem is that they are gluing a bunch of lashes together, and even though it's like temporary, even for just a couple of days, you can end up pulling lashes that are not ready to fall, and that can damage the follicle, and then they can stop growing. And that is what's gonna damage your lashes. It's not getting your lashes done, it's pulling them and, you know, damaging them like that. Getting your lashes broken or pulled when it's too early. So that's the main problem. These temporary lashes, you just put like some type of glue, and even though it's not the same glue as lash extensions, it is still glue, and there's still like a bunch of lashes glued together with just one cluster of extensions. So when one starts growing, it's gonna pull another one that is not ready to be pulled. So I would not recommend. Also, when you're sleeping, a lot of people sleep on their faces, so that's gonna be pulling even more, and you don't even realize that, right? So I think that's really damaging for your lashes. And lash extensions, because they're all isolated, they shouldn't pull another like young lash. They're all gonna fall on their own time and shouldn't be damaging your natural lashes if they're well isolated and made with good technique. Okay, so now I think I have to remove these. Been here for a few minutes already, or should I leave it for longer? I don't know. Okay, now I'm gonna remove this. Well, clean this a little bit. Ew, this cream smells so bad. Like smelly dog food. Ugh. I'm gonna go to the second step. So this should have made my eyebrows already a little bit, the hair like relaxed. And then now, I'm basically gonna put the fixing solution. It's tingling a little bit. Okay, so I guess with the fixing solution, I'm gonna brush them the way I want them to look like. I don't want anything too crazy, so I'm gonna brush them. I look okay. Another trend that I see a lot on Instagram now and TikTok. By the way, guys, I don't have TikTok here in Hong Kong. Yeah, we don't have that. We used to have a long time ago, and then out of nowhere, I even downloaded TikTok, but never created an account. And then when I decided to do that, they banned it from Hong Kong. So yeah, we don't have TikTok here. So all the TikTok stuff I see is like from videos on YouTube and stuff. Because even with VPN, like, I don't know, I'm gonna try on the website on my laptop, but on my phone, I can't really download the app. It's like quite complicated. I don't know how to do. Another TikTok trend that I see a lot is, and on Instagram as well, about being lash blind. So a lot of people being like, oh, lash blindness is real, something like that. And then them showing their crazy extensions and then them without extensions. And like, yeah, I agree. You look so much better without those crazy extensions. But the problem is not the extensions. The problem is what you were picking. Extensions have so many curls, guys. So many curls, so many volume options, so many mapping options. You can do like whatever you want with them. And people were going from like 15 decurled doll eyes to like nothing. And like, yeah, I agree with you. You shouldn't be doing like 15, 16 US. In UK, they do a lot of like, even like 18, 19, 20 millimeters lashes. The longest one I have is 17, and I don't even like using them. I have 17 to do some wispies, but I don't even like using them. I use them in like 1 or 2 clients only because they really insist. I would never tell them to go to that length. So yeah, I would definitely, instead of, I don't think this trend of no extension is gonna last a long time. I think it's nice to feel fresh now. But I think people realize that you can do so much more with lash extensions, especially because a lot of people don't want to get rid of them. But like even me, like I understand sometimes I feel like, oh, this is so much volume, I want to change a little bit. Then I change the curl. I actually am thinking of changing the curl of mine, but I'm scared because my eye is very downturned at the ends and my lashes are very straight downwards. So I'm scared a little bit of changing the curl, but I did change like last year on summer, I went from a mega set to a wet set. So that already reduces a lot of the volume, the darkness of your set. And I've also been doing a little bit shorter. So I used to do like a long time ago when I started getting lashes, I used to do up to 15s and then sometimes 14s. That's crazy for me already. When I see the photos now, I'm like, oh my God, who's that? What the heck? Now what I do is I was doing 8 to 13 and then recently I reduced 8 to 12, but then I added the wispies. So the wispies will be a little bit longer. So if you think you were lash blind and like lashes are not for you, I challenge you to try, go to somewhere good and ask them to try an 8 to 11 set on a C curl. If you used to do D curl or DD, even go to like maybe CC curl. So C curl is more natural than CC, which is more natural than D, more natural than DD. So go on a more flatter curl, try a C curl, 8 to 11. I'm sure you're gonna like it. If you like your eyes like bare naked, you can try a wet set. You can try wispy, light volume with wispy instead of that full volume, that full mega. I will tell you to try that and I guarantee you're gonna feel like so much better and still very happy with your lashes. I'm actually thinking about trying different things. I've been doing the same thing to my lashes for like years now, and I'm really feeling like experimenting a little bit more. You know, you don't have to be doing the same thing all the time. Of course, you don't want to be changing all the time because then all the time I have to get a new set. Try to figure out what feels good for you, but then of course you can change it here and there. And like I've loved my lashes and I've been doing the same thing for the whole time, but now I've been having fun experimenting different things. So I'm very excited. Maybe I'll even go back to wet volume when it's a little bit warmer and maybe go even shorter than 12. Maybe I go 11 or something, right? So I would say that don't give up on lash extensions. They are your friends, but change what you're doing. I think a lot of the girls I follow, at least, they live in the US, and US have a big lash culture of like really thick and full and long and crazy lashes. Well, a bit crazy for me, especially living in Asia. We do so much like more natural sets here. My sets are nowhere near the sets I see from the US and even UK as well. They also have very long curled lashes. So very different culture. So I think a lot of people will start going to more this Asian style, which is a little bit more natural. And my clients here, they didn't really change. They all still do their own because we don't do too heavy. So I think that's why they don't really feel like they're lash blind, because the lashes here just helps opening up their eyes, making them look more awake, more ready to go through the day, and not really like crazy like they're going party every day. It's not like a falsy lashes for like going out to the club. So I think that's the main problem. Okay, so I think now we spent enough time with this. I'm gonna remove it as well. Oh, these things smell bad. They smell so bad. Oh my God. I'm almost late to go to the gym. I'm still gonna train. Today's a heavy day. I'm so nervous. I'm thinking about it since yesterday. It's okay. It will be okay. Okay, so I plucked a little bit of my eyebrows. I'm gonna go to the last step, which is the nourishing butter. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't see like a lot of difference. I don't know if it's just me, if it's this brand. Maybe my eyebrows are just like very stubborn. Or is it just my eyebrows? Maybe I should try with someone else. I've done my eyebrows laminated years ago and I looked crazy. And I thought like, oh my God, what did I do? But then after a few days, I started liking it. I think that's it with everyone, but that's why I'm like a little bit disappointed because I'm like, I don't see a crazy thing. Is it me doing it wrong? Or maybe it's because I didn't brush my eyebrows like crazy, like people would usually do. I don't know. I don't see a lot of difference. So maybe that's why. Also, you're not supposed to do this too often, okay? I had one of my clients who did like a bit too early and then her skin got red and irritated. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. Hair doesn't look so relaxed. They still kind of look like my natural hair. Oh, at least the less butter that they put the last step smells very nice. Because the other ones, oh my god, disgusting. You see, it's not like a... Maybe because I didn't do the tinting and stuff, but it doesn't look that different. But that's it, guys. Well, the eyebrows didn't really give me the result I was expecting, but at least we could chat a little bit, talk about some lash stuff, and hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Bye.